Jaja see them a come. Whoa. Why and I a conqueror? They are come. Shit. They are coming to take I. I'm looking for a position. Man, I'm telling you. Everything in this world, man. Everything. Even when you want to go to for a life, it's a struggle, man. This world ain't shit, man. Hapa hakuna dunia, hii imeisha. Even when you want to go live, still ni shida sasa. You have to go look for a position. You have to go look for a position. How you are trying to set your tripod. Nothing seems to be working. Wagaria wekera miti-ini. Wapi? Wapi? Let us try. Hau ni hega na mutiranyona. I tell you, reke gwire. Hey, they are working overtime. These people are working overtime. Gucio no tu ikari oguru monyo na getha ngamuhitha haha uguo ngamuthekerera. Gacoka ngamumirira. Kuri. Ma. Kuri. Ciothe ciarĩ o part ya allegories and the mythologies, ng'ano, ithako rĩa twana, kuri, ma, kwĩhithanĩra, na gũtara ũgathiĩ ũkehitha. I don't like this. You can't be seeing me halfway. You can't be, hau, kamũtĩ nĩ kehera hau, no rĩu kehera nĩ nĩko kanyitĩrĩire. I did not sign up for this. I am not a content creator. Hey, hau ningi ni hega no ni moinama. Reke tugerie hau. Let's see. That's better. I am not a content creator. I'll just share my wisdom. So don't ignore the heart. You know it's coming from an angle. At this position, I am an angel now. You know I'm trying to position coming from an angle. Which angle is an angel? Which angel is an angel of war? Which of the fallen angel taught people how to fight? Which of the fallen angel teaches you in the army how to make bombs and mortars and everything? So which angle do you need to slant your beret hat as you do? So which angle, which angel taught you war? Oh, no, beret marekera. Be serious. Jega muthaka tuika serious be tiga guthekagirira andu guo. Don't laugh at people like that. Asa tikumathekerera ni gutheka ni maundu mangi muno ni agu no kwiyuria atiriri. Okay, ni agikira ngobia ti mutwe wa gonyoka ni akira ngobia uguo. Is right. Always at an angle. Always at an angle. Which angel? What flag? Which movement? About turn. What is about turn? 360. Which angel? Anyway, etago angel Gadriel. Arama mwitaga ni moyo kuria mamwitagira. Terms and conditions apply. That is not important. Udari uthondeka my own angle, okay? Jurari woneki direka. I'm trying to make my own angle. I'm the archangel. Udari uthondeka angle ya kwa tisio siao. I have to be very careful now. The words that I use, the angles I be at, because I'm already in the energy of mass. I'm already wearing a beret, a belt, a beret. Thakite na bethire muno na B. You don't know what is B. Mutio dario ni kuga atia. B for body, Bethlehem, beret. Aina mchezo. Bosom, booty. Biceps, boobs, breasts. Hey, B, beautiful, bold, the bold and the beautiful. 2 B's, you have to pay attention. B don't play. B don't play. So that's my angle, that's my angel now. I'm the archangel. Ucio ni Jega muthaka ni mubui wa Bariabu. Now we have been speaking about it. It's now in our doorstep. that which you are talking about is now in our doorstep. AKA, now more than ever, you need a holistic lifestyle. You have been in oxygen denial for some time, so now you need to get to finding solutions through holistic products. Now we are stuck back to the holy, holy, holy. Now we are no longer talking about the Holy Spirit. Now we are talking of holistic product. Now instead of needing the Holy Spirit, now you need holistic products. Now you know to go. You need to go and detox. Your blood is lacking air, so your plasma, how you build, how you come up with your organs, it's lacking air. So what is air? Air is communication. So there's no communication. And that is how communication happens, because you know that blood carries oxygenated, aka the air element, in its livers, in its plasmas, to all the organs. Now, here we are. You never planned for this. You know, I'm a Tanango, so I also have to start at Tanango, and I've created my own angle, okay? I've created my own angle. I'm not going to do that eyes left angle. They don't even know the terms and conditions. No, I'm a Tanango. I've already set my own angle. At a certain time, I'm setting my own time. We have the keys to the bottomless pit. We have the keys to all the doors. We are in the matrix now. In the matrix, you have to find the key maker. Now, the key maker will give you a key. Very important, even in the spiritual world. That is why you have hierarchy. That is why people will send their prayers through someone else. Oh, may the Mara, whatever, Mara, Mary, Mariam, whoever, to obey. You are sending an emissary because you need a doorman. You need the key. So in the matrix, the doorman has all the keys, and all the keys can open all the doors. But there's one special key that opens a particular door. Now, that's a disclaimer. By the way, I haven't started. This is the disclaimer. In other words, those are videos for another day. It's your move. I'm not claiming them now. Okay? Still a ritual. Video for another day. Now, the war has gone spiritual. Now they are after your blood. And for most people, they have gotten to your blood. Already, you have been GMO'd. Already, you are no longer the healthy. Okay? But you are not going that way. This video is not about that. This video is about the solutions now. So, there's something we call karma. Or rather, cause and effect. That once you throw a rock into the river, the ripples you cause, they have to have an effect. The butterfly effect. Now, some people are spiritually gifted, aka they have their charismatic gifts, which allow them to see through the clouds in the right way. So, for every weapon, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. AKA, for every weapon formed, there's an antidote. It may take years to counter, depending on how big that spell is. But the fact remains, there's an antidote. Okay? So now, more than ever, instead of crying to the Holy Spirit, because you don't even know holy. You don't even know what a hole is. You don't know. I have to keep reminding you what is a hole. It's not just the frequency, it's a whole. Ho, that ho. We are not looking at the word, we are looking at the frequency. A, E, U. So whole, the holy, 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 holy grail. So you don't, so whole all the way to ho, going into a ho, hallway. You have to go through a hallway because it's in that frequency of ho. Okay, go down, walk down a hallway. Okay, it has to be hollow because of that o. So it has to be inside something, inside the circle. You can square out a circle, so you can come back to the four corners and square out that circle, aka you can figure out what virtue or principle it is that you are going into. Now, shout out to all the hoes. We love you. We love all our hoes. Now, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And stop acting like you don't buy pussy. You know when you say you love hoes, you're like, guy, no goraga, inyamo. The last time I checked, it's us. The last time I checked, you go to Hurlingham, ugakorana hatiri ni mathirire. Shout out to all the males out there. Testosterone, because of the energy of tea. A T junction. A T is a cross. Cross examined. Nature is balancing, aka finding the try or the middle. So 1, 2, 3. So we can always stand in the middle, and you as the observer, you can observe both your pillars, aka your masculine and your feminine, your Eve and your Adam, your male and your female, your Gikoyo and your Mombi. Uh, so there's always a middle. There's always a balancing. There's always your crossing, your backbone. There's always that crossroad. There's always coming to a cross, something crossing each other. You are cross, you are living cross. Na kila mutu atauchukua. That crossing. Because you are snake 9, aka the androgynous, the middle, then nothing should scare you. Nothing should shock you. We understand it's unfortunate that spirits love train wrecks. It's unfortunate that you love to suffer. It's unfortunate that your spirit is afraid of the unknown. So since your spirit is afraid of transforming, since your spirit is afraid of the unknown, it will rather get lost into the known. It will rather get lost into the desires that it knows about. You'd rather get lost into the things you think they mean something to you, which is stability. You think stability means something. You think safety, so you are looking to something that will kind of give you some kind of safety. You think safety as a virtue and principle can save your life as a spirit, but safety is nothing, because we know people who buy guns and yet they can still shoot themselves and say it was an accident, that the fail safe malfunction, or the child accidentally pulled back the safe. So safe is not even something as a virtue and principle you should be basing your life on. Okay? Security. You're like, oh shit, if I don't get this, my job is not secure. Look at security. Security is not even something you can be proud about. Right now, when you have to go for shopping, you have to check you. They have to touch your balls. They have to run those metals between you. You have to walk between some metals because they are scared you may bring something inside after checking your car. So safety is not even something that you can be guaranteed about, because you can be in a place that is highly guarded because they are afraid of safety and the terms and conditions that come with safety. They give you money. So you think, oh shit, I have to get this because if I don't have my money, I don't have my job, and I won't have my money. Yet the last time I checked, money is not even important, because I know people who have died with money in their hands just because they couldn't make it to find help. They had money on their hands, yet they died young. So money was not a safety net. Okay? Money is something you're just supposed to use and keep moving. You're supposed to use everything in this world and keep moving. It says so in that book that you follow, that title, that Bible. It says, and God created man and gave him admin over everything down under, meaning you are the admin. You're not supposed to own it. So use it as an admin. What do you do? As an administrator to a computer, you just allow people to come in and use. You don't care. We can change the admin of our cell group. Admin doesn't mean shit. So now you're ready to sell your life to be an admin. And yet we can see on WhatsApp that an admin gets changed and kicked out of the group and blocked out of the group. Okay? Now, since they know that stability, structure, and also things are the things that make you feel that you need to be safe, so your spirit is always attracted to those kind of things. So your spirit will always be afraid of the unknown, aka transforming, and your spirit wants to remain the same. To remain the same virtues and principles that it can pay attention to, and it has experience and it can see and have familiarity, or have seen money, or have seen safety. But all of them are lies. So until you are not afraid to die, aka transform, and you cannot transform without going through the big bang, aka your rapture, because you can decide to wake up, aka you are becoming open-minded, so you're expanding your mind. Those are new births. You are killing the old thoughts, Christianity, religion, nonsense, governments, all those programs. So you are killing those programs. You know they no longer serve you. So you are killing them. You are sacrificing those sons and daughters, those thoughts. And as you are killing them, you are expanding. You are becoming lighter. And as you're becoming lighter, you are feeding into lighter another realm where the feeding is different. So now you're even feeding different, spiritually, esoterically speaking. So by the time you exit this matrix, at least your mind is so big, you are so aware of other existences and things beyond the structures that they give you, that by default you cannot come back here. So I'm trying to remind you how to achieve your rapture and how to get the fuck out of this hellhole. Okay? Okay? Pay attention now. Too much copper. Now, death, let me get my angle straight. Let me get my angel straight. I'm the archangel right now. You are seeing him now in the flesh through your phone. You better share the video and tell you want to see an archangel in work. Here's one in the flesh. But you keep waiting for the one with the silky hair, the one the whites gave you, the one you think he has to come with flowing hair. And unfortunately, mimi ndio niko, sisi ndio tuko. We are the angels that are here. Sisi ndio tuko. You've been waiting for 2,000 years. I'm sorry. Now, we know that death is transformation. So for anything to be transformed, it has to go through death, aka it has to end from one state to the other. So death is coming to an end of something. Whether it's an end of you no longer breathing or using this vessel. That's it. That's all. Coming to an end. And every time you come to an end, a dead end, you have to be transformed in one way, shape, or another. So that transformation is what you call birth. So we say you are going through death, you have to go through something. That TH, that frequency, there. The moment you say there, you have to look the what. So you have to go through something. The what? They what? We have to go through a virtue and principle. They what? They soul group. They whatever. Okay? Death, birth, the TH frequency. Thou, thee, there, thy, they. Now, the TH. So once you go through death, aka transform, and you are going to go with your awareness, aka what your spirit is aware of, its register, its terms and conditions, its experiences. So that is what we call a mind now. So that mentality, those mental states, whereby if that spirit encounters that kind of existence before in one way, shape, or another, it can identify with that. It can tell that's a lie, even without going through the lie, like we do it here, but the virtues and principles of a lie. What is the virtues and principles of a lie? Not keeping time, not keeping promises, being sly, thinking they are clever, so all those terms and conditions. So now this transformed spirit now will always float in the sky, wherever, call them the esoteric clouds, whatever you want to call them. And as it is traveling, it's looking for familiarity, because as a spirit, you don't like transformation. You don't like going into new, the unknown. You are scared of the unknown. So being scared of the unknown, that is why you are incarnating. None will come to the Father except through me. Then you are told, unless you are born again, aka reincarnated, a few thousand times maybe for some. So you look for familiar grounds. Hapo kuna rege. Nabambikanga na rege. Yeah, nabambikanga na rege. Jo, Rastafari, you have agreed to the terms and condition of you are a Rasta, ruwe itaga Rasta. Kogo rure, ogesera ugo kona ala inchi ya Rasta. Na rege todo wari Rasta, a poor Rasta. You are poor Rasta. You have never even gotten to Jamaica. You go to Jamaica through your radio, through your music. You are a poor Rasta. That's how lost you are from the tribe of Judah, the 12 tribes, and all that bullshit, and all that same virtues and principles. Not the same starting point. All of them are wrong. All of them are wrong. So, Luni Rasta. Ja! Rastafari. Remember, you're supposed to use these things. Keyword, use them. Go into reggae. Check it out. What are the virtues and principles? What are they pointing to? Oh, they are saying Haile Selassie is God. Okay, so why now? Oh, he was walking in the flesh. So now God is walking among us. So I can be God because I can also walk among the men. Continue. Why else do you call him God? Or he's from Mengaire Haile Selassie is Jew from what tribe? Wait a minute. Just because he's from that tribe, it makes him VIP. Okay. Continue. He came from Egypt. A direction. Yeah. Okay. So you take the virtues and principles, and using your own esoteric lawyer, you can see the same examples where you are from. Ukaigua prophet Toworu, ni arahatirwa vara, aretwa prophet, aumete konokona, is the same virtues and principle. It's just that Haile Selassie had a bigger mentality, aka his mind had infected a lot of people. His mentality was wide. He had cast his net wide, worldwide. Like Noah, Nuhu, Moses, the story of the river, Haile Selassie. Okay, those are mentalities. Now come back to you as a spirit now. So you are going to gravitate to that which you think is a higher version of yourself. So kama ni reggae ujaifika Jamaica, you are a poor Rastaman. Now you are going to incarnate or go into a being, or you are going to be dragged into a vortex of, and mind you, if you had not healed from your Akashic records, all that burden has always been with you at yosiareto ne mutumia mutheni kwani kuri thina ndore watahikio mathahuma irumita icio, so you still have too much baggage. So you are going to be dragged into a vortex of a woman now who's a real Rasta woman now in Jamaica, because you already wanted to go there, but she'll be like in the poorest of the poorest places. And so you are going to grow up in those shanty towns. And because it was so into you, and for you it was an expansion, for you it was a dream come true, so you are going to rise and become the star in that shanty town. But still lost, but now you look like you found the right way, because now you're the king of reggae. Now you think you found the right thing because everyone is looking you at a star. Hey, the star of reggae. Hey, your star of reggae is now shining. So now you are the Bob Marley now. Everyone is almost swearing to you. Akaibeka now. Now you are calling Akaibeka God. Von Begaman. No, he was not a God. He was a messenger like I am a messenger and like you are a messenger. You just have to understand how the energy works. So you're supposed to create a mentality. AKA, now this is for the spiritual teachers out there who don't even know how to teach. Because you think people should come to you for advice and healing through your charismatic drinks. You're supposed to give them the keys so that they can also open more doors. And as teamwork make the dream work, we can all expand, build a mind so big collectively, each one teach one. So you are teaching on this side and I'm picking up that influence. You are picking up your influence on this side. So we are no longer the 12 tribes of Judah. We are no longer the 12 mentalities. Now we are a bigger awareness, so that awareness cannot even be born again into this world. So by default, when you transform, you cannot reincarnate here. You can only reincarnate where that influence, that woke, sixth dimension kind of energy is, because that is the only way where your mind can fit into. So that's how rapture happens in a nutshell. I can go deeper, but I'm not going to go deeper, because even for a lot of people, that is still going to go above their heads. Above the head, on your nipple. Kila mtu ako na mbogo. Kila mtu ako na mbogo. Above the head, uliwahi to kuonesio. Across the nipple, across the nipples is across your cross. Watu munafanyanga rituals bila kujua nyinyi. Nyinyi. Wewe duramenya niki kiratuma above the head, across the nipple, touch that. Duramenya niki kiratuma. That's a sigil you are doing from above the head. You are doing a sign. It's a sigil you are doing. You are summoning something. Touch that shoulder. You are creating signs. And that is where the moment your spirit sees that song, you are like, above the head. Across the nipple. Because you are doing a ritual. You don't even know this ritual. You don't even know this sigil. But there are some people who know. Now, who can tap into that energy. AKA what you call creates, musitaka challenge, create challenge. And they give you the name. It's a challenge. Why? For anything to be a challenge, there is someone who's owning the property intellectual rights. AKA, there is someone who has conquered it. Whether he has conquered it physically, the fact remains he has conquered it in his mind and built. It is a world he has built. So it's a challenge. So this is a challenge to go up that hike. A challenging hike. A challenging jog. Someone set the challenge. So someone owns those intellectual property rights. So if you win, he can even crown you because he owns that, esoterically speaking. So when you're doing the challenges, always ask yourself, who owns the intellectual property rights to those challenges? Because when you look at them, they'll be the one who will be making the money, not you. 2 billion views, you are making no coins. The application is putting adverts there. The owners of that creation, they are putting adverts in those because it has 40 billion mentions. Adverts, getting money. Now all of you want to use that hashtag, that intellectual property rights, but they are the ones keeping the money. Anyway, how to hotuma. That's another energy bogege yahetoka bado igoro wa mito ya ando ige yahetoka by miles. I can see for some people it's like shoo. You know, shoo. What is that now? Shoo. You know, it's Tuesday. Tuesdays we'll be having comedic Tuesdays. So since the energy of mass, of course, coming from an angle and it's red and it's Tuesday, it's Mass Day, is too high because that is the energy around because people are sleeping. I have to try and be comical. Choo, at least kohoro here man. Otherwise, kohoro here. Now, you need holistic products. Look out for a mentimenta center, mentimentas. Look for a guy called Melek Kanso. Melek Kanso, he's a herbalist. Top of the range herbalist. I use his product. Sometimes you see me putting colloidal silver in my drinks. Sometimes I'm putting colloidal silver in my eyes for an infection. You always see me drinking some sea moss. You'll always see me drinking my uji with baobab powder, mele canso. Shout out to mele canso. Aliyo alchemist. Hao ni wenye wanaendanga na gitaroro. Unasikianga mtu anakalia uteo mnamkosa na mlikuwa naye hapa. Now, so it's a high time now you go back to your holistic lifestyle. Since you no longer have the Holy Spirit, the holy, you got lost in that holy, because first of all, you're supposed to understand what is the holy, holy. Exactly. So now you have to, it's okay, ni sawa, it's okay, I'm getting there, okay? Tiga kuhiko nawe. Thou shall not hika jega wa muthaka. Since you are not going into the holy is no longer working for you, because the holy grail and all those magogona manyu ni mwateire maheane ru mo mene ni maratira ruta wira, because you are not for you, it's not working for you. No, you are now the only result you have remaining is to go back to your holistic health. That is the only thing you have, because through going back to your holistic health, you are going to learn how to. Holistic health goes with spiritual discipline and energy. You cannot be disciplined in a holistic lifestyle if you are not disciplined spiritually. So the only way you are going to clean your blood, for some, for others is too late. You may need another 500 years coming back here. You may need another 1,000 years. Thou shalt not cast stones for me for saying a number. You came up with a number. Me, all I know is about me. I'm protected. I'm working in nobody's time. I'm working in my own time. So I'm out of time, so I can use time anywhere I want. So for those of you who are going to come 700 years, for those of you, I'm not, so, but just me knowing I'll be talking about time, hatiri kitu tugiurania na time. Why? I'm speaking in my time, and my time, it cannot see my time. It can only judge me on its time, the time it has given you on my phone, the location, everything around it. But I have my time, which I've set to a secret number. My time. Now, shout out to the people who are going to go and watch what you call a movie called Inception. If you go to Inception, my time. Nowadays, you're dropping too much information here. We don't care. Andu maroka tu muraheana kirira kingi meni murenda guteithia andu muno. Mutiragiteithia andu, we don't care, okay? Kimenyi amenye. Kirigwa kiarigo sikirwo. No ni ndoka kunjuria ati jenga muthaka huku tuambia point of pirato, leta hiyo maji mimi naye mkono. I'm washing my, me, I told them I didn't just tell them, I showed them. I almost showed them my time. Yeah, if they can go to the video, they can screenshot, they can see my time, the time I was setting my time. You did that, of course. Why? I'm washing my hands. Why? I have my own commandments. Thou shalt not cast stones at Jegawa Mudhaka. Now, and thou shalt not hate on the messenger. Hate on the message. Uniache peke yangu. Allow me to enjoy my time. So, holistic is now what you have left. So, time to go back to your holistic health. You see me with a brass cap. You think I Jegawa Mudhaka nega kobeka brass edete. See me taking products. Gakwira muthe ndirahuthira ki neuro booster. Bruvavain. I'm drinking Bruvavain. You know, I'm in the farm. What are you doing? I'm checking on my herbs. Jegawa Mudhaka yeko de duberi. Niki ureka duberi. Gukete kuona ngige. Shout out to ngige. They have a big herbs. Hawogo duberi garden. They have everything. So, tafuta ngige hapo kwa Facebook. Tago ngige. Anausi kuenda kwa Tadai. He hosts kwa Tandai. No mone mena Mojiro Friday makiareria matonyo ma Mugikuyu na Mojiro. So ngige ucio. He's a very top of the range herbalist also. Gikuyu. Melek is a top alchemist. You have to know your people, eh? You have to know your tribe. You have to know your soul group. Those are the people. Now, when it comes to holistic health, go more with your common sense, what you call your esoteric lawyer. Understand why. Why am I the rotten organ JK colon cleanse? So what is colon cleansing? What is to cleanse? Cleansing liquid cleansing. We are going for a cleansing ceremony. It's a cleansing ceremony. That is why we have Father David here from Father David. You said you are from Opefa. Yeah, Opefa. On this side we have Father who? Father Costa? Constantine? Father Constantine here is also representing Italy. We are going for a cleansing ceremony here. So when you hear of cleansing ceremony or cleansing your colon is going to get cleansed. How does it get cleansed? So what part? Your colon is associated to what planet? What star? What trees? What trees can work with your solar plexus area, your colon area? Ukaigua mundu ni arauga ati ni arario ni nda akerwo athie anyue what you call itagwo atia mutindirikanie ino ina mahua ma yellow. Anything that has yellow flowers will work for your belly if it's a healing product. So everything is connected. So now you need to colon cleanse. Mwenye amekutengenezea herbs anajua the colon where it is located as a planet, the trees is associated with, so they know the trees to treat you with. These are the herbalists, these are the alchemists. Shout out to Meleke Kanso. Shout out to Kainge, Dhirimbei Bloodline. Shout out to Anki Kainge, another very herbalist. Shout out to Mwende, another one. She's Sister Mwende, another big queen herbal products. Don't even forget Dr. Gathemba Muthamaki, Ekore Wanaikuru herbal products. Dr. What do you call this man? This man, I know him so much, I never wanna lose my respect for him. Dr. Gathemba. Shout out to Dr. Gathemba. He's gonna brighten your teeth, make them as white as snow. But remember, you don't have white teeth. The color of the bones is ebony. When you do what you call, when you have done anatomy and have opened up a person, you can see the bones are not white. So your teeth can never be white unless they are everything is being taken away by toothpaste while doing other things. Apart from cleaning your teeth, it's also cleaning your other teeth. You eat new information. Glitch. I'm glitching. Nyuma kugothokia video kumagweta. Wewe tigana na Father Pius. So cleansing, colon cleansing. So now you are starting by cleansing your colon, because your colon is where everything sits. You can sit with stuff in your colon for 3 days. Wega mundu wende na thikũ ithatũ itarĩ ndathi kioromeni 3 days jireka Sunday na nĩ ũraria nĩ ndĩraria. So all that is sitting somewhere. So your colon can be a seat of something. So there are some people we call diseases, they come and they like chilling. When they see sitting, colon, you can sit. A colon. So a colony. A colon, that energy. So all that energy of colo matikoragwo mariega muno ni ka energy kau ga Collins So all the way to the Collins disease and everything. So something can sit there. You can have something sitting in your colon. It can be something that is going to manifest into a disease, a blood poisoning, na vitu zingine kama hizo. So good herbalists will start with the colon cleanse. Then they tell you to fast. So what is to fast? For you think to fast is to not eat because you are not eating physically. But to fast means to tighten, to hasten something, to quicken something. So you are fasting, aka you can be faster. So you are fastening your healing process. So once you fast, it's fastening. You are tying it. When you tie something, you are making it shorter. When you are making it tighter, you are tightening the timeline. Again, you are making everything shorter. You are playing with time now. You are tightening. So you are fasting. So you are bringing your healing closer, a faster pace. Then ankikaingia dete akaingia napenda hapa sana Dhirimbei Bloodline, atakwambia ukunywe uji. A lot of fiber. Here we go now to the F energy now. This is 6 now. A, B, C, D, E, F. We are in 6 energy now. You have to pay attention. 6. creation 6, inverted 9. Now we are playing with 6 now. Akura idiosina fiber. Fiber now comes and cleans the remaining uchafu iko kwa tumbo yako. Okay, that is 6. That is creation. Creating new fibers now. Creating new stimuli, phylalai, so they are being cleansed. So number 6 is creating something new, a new digestive tract, something that has been cleansed from the old that was sitting and making me sick. Okay, is being washed out now with the 6 energy, the fiber in the food, everything is connected now. While the holistic, you cannot escape it. Now, so you shed with that seed by the Maasai from a certain tree, a very esoteric tree for the Maasai, the one you used to purge, aka everything out, kuharisha, the wonder seed. Some call it the wonder seed. Now you are clean now. So now you need to feed. You have just taken out shit, so now you need to example. Thou shalt not cast stones at me, okay? But I'm still above you. I am more aware than you. Because I can leave you here, go get Nyambura from school and come back here, and you cannot do that. So you are still lower than me, okay? So pay attention. But I still respect. Thou shalt not cast stones at me. Okay? Now, so now you have a clean slate. You have purged. You have cleansed. So now what are you putting back? Are you putting back the Poco plus Tasca? I'm not saying don't drink Tasca. No. Know how to balance your food. The food you have eaten, how does it interact with the beer? Do I need some glass of wine instead of the Tasca? Sometimes you need to wash. Jagamu, I call very hungry. Sometimes I can ask for a cold Tasca. Give me a cold Tasca. You don't have a cold? Okay, give me a white cup. And then I'm going to wash my everything. Okay, I'm cleansing, but for me it goes deep. Okay, that is wine. I'm cleansing also. Take it a sip. So you can have a drink before if you know what you're doing. So they will drink nejoru. Hakuna kitu teremka vizuri kama nyama na whatever. So you have to define which kind of meat, what kind of seasoning. Should you be eating meat? Is it bad to eat meat? No, you can eat meat. Nyama unaweza kula if you know the terms and conditions of what you are eating. If you don't know, then shauri yako. Oh, no period. So now I'm going to end this video. So the message was you have now to go holistic by thought. You need to go back. You need to get back your holistic health back. So you start resetting from the inside. Now you have to go and now start and repairing your DNA from inside. And see how low you have sunk. You have to reset it with trees that cannot even move. And herbs that cannot even move. Now you are back to healing. How long will you heal? That's my question, my people. How long will you keep healing? How long will you keep having the Noah's flood? How long will you keep having the Sodom and Gomorrah? How long will you be in that energy of what do you call this beach who looked back and became a stone? What was the name of that beach? Lot's wife. We don't even know her name. They say Lot's wife. Yani they don't even feel a reason to give her a name. It's always Lot's wife. Fuck Lot. So how long are we going to be in this energy? That's a question for you. It's not for everyone else. That's a question for your spirit. Do you still want to continue being sleeping? Do you still want to continue being in La La Land? Oh no, Moana, tiga kolera. And now you're also giving birth to children who are in La La Land. So everyone is now asleep now. It has become a horde of sleepy people, aka sheep, aka sleeping. Sheepo is the energy of sleep. It's not even. It has got nothing to do with sheep. I don't matter what sheep or makara. No matter where sleep matira karaga. We don't care about the word. Is the frequency. Sleep. Sheep. Sheepo. To sleep on something. Sleep. Sheep. There's something snaky. It has an S. Sleep. Shaky. You can sleep and fall. It's not even about just sleeping. You can sleep somewhere. You can sleep and miss a point. Now you don't even have the job you wanted. You can sleep and miss a joint. The condom can become slippery. It can slip out. Now you are pregnant. It's all that energy of sleep. Sip. Sheep. It's a frequency. Don't just see words for what they are. It's a whole like frequency of energy that comes with all those words. Sleep, sip, sleep. It's a frequency. But then you created the phonetics and the language and all that Lucifer energy light, which is good light if you know how to use it. Shout out to Lucifer, thou shalt cast no stones at me. Shout out to all the spirits out there, all the lost spirits. Shout out to you, JC, J-Man. You never even... Shout out to Yahshua. You know what I'm saying? We don't use your word in vain, Yahshua. Yahshua, we care about you. Yahshua shall cast no stones at Jegamudaka, because Jegamudaka cast no stones at Yahshua. Even Jegamudaka cast no stones at JC, so that JC cast no stone against me. But he's lost. So that one, he's lost. If he was not lost, he would not be still trapped, people crying up to him. Okay? Should have ascended. Anyway, shout out to Jokiwaga Turi, Wajiromo Sera. Shout out to everyone who's watching, each one, teach one. Need to go and get my descendant from school. And I'm hungry now, actually. I could go find something to eat. With